Agatha Harkness. Powers/traits. Master Sorceress, Agatha is one of the most powerful witches in the Marvel Universe. She is a highly skilled practitioner of magic, capable of casting powerful spells for a variety of effects, such as energy blasts, shields, illusions, and transformations. Reality warping. Agatha can manipulate reality itself to an extent. She can alter the fabric of reality, though not on the scale of entities like the Scarlet Witch or Doctor Strange. Her reality warping abilities can be used to distort the world around her and create illusions or physical transformations. Immortality. Enhanced longevity. Agatha has lived for centuries, and while not fully immortal, she has prolonged her life through magic. Her age is also not a physical disadvantage due to her magical abilities. Soul manipulation. Agatha is capable of manipulating souls, including capturing them or interacting with them. She has even briefly taken control of souls in the past, which gives her a significant advantage in battles involving beings with souls. Energy projection. She can project destructive bolts of magical energy, create force fields, and use magic for both offensive and defensive purposes. Expert in dark magic. Agatha is known to dabble in dark magic, giving her access to more powerful and dangerous spells, such as curses and hexes. Personality. Agatha is often portrayed as cunning, manipulative, and self-serving. She has deep knowledge of mystical forces and isn't above using others to achieve her goals. However, she has also shown moments of wisdom and kindness, especially when dealing with her protégé, Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch. 8-Ball. Powers/traits. Mystical powers. 8-Ball's primary power source is his connection to mystical forces. He possesses a degree of magic, though his powers are more related to luck, manipulation, and chance. He can alter probabilities, causing unlikely events to occur, which often results in him being difficult to defeat because things just seem to go in his favor. Teleportation. 8-Ball has the ability to teleport short distances, which gives him an advantage in avoiding attacks and catching opponents off guard. Summoning. 8-Ball can summon mystical or demonic entities to fight for him or assist him in battle, though the extent of these summons is not fully defined. Enhanced durability. While not as physically powerful as some other characters, 8-Ball has enhanced durability due to his connection to mystical forces and the fact that his powers often involve manipulating fate itself, making him hard to harm in traditional ways. Immortality. To an extent like Agatha, 8-Ball is connected to mystical forces that prolong his life, though his immortality is not as prominent or reliable as hers. Personality. 8-Ball is portrayed as a rather cynical and opportunistic individual. He is not as tactically brilliant as other magical entities, relying on his ability to influence luck to succeed. He has shown a lack of long-term strategic thinking and tends to rely on the chaotic nature of his abilities. Fight analysis. Agatha Harkness. Strength, moderate, can defend and attack with magic. Durability, high, enhanced by magic and immortality. Speed, moderate, depends on the spell used. Intelligence/skill, high, expert sorceress, strategist. Offense, powerful magic, reality manipulation, energy blasts. Defense, powerful magical barriers, hexes, curses. 8-Ball. Strength, moderate, physically average, relies on luck. Durability, moderate, due to mystical connection. Speed, high, due to teleportation and luck manipulation. Intelligence/skill, moderate, relying on luck, not a tactician. Offense, luck manipulation, mystical summons. Defense, luck manipulation, teleportation, mystical summons. How would the fight go? Opening moves. The battle would begin with Agatha using her magical prowess to control the environment, casting spells to bind 8-Ball or create illusions to confuse him. She would likely start by creating magical shields and offensive energy blasts to test 8-Ball's defenses. 8-Ball, using his luck manipulation, would likely get lucky with his initial attacks, dodging some of Agatha's spells or making unlikely events occur, such as avoiding energy blasts or making his teleportation work in just the right way. His powers would create a chaotic, unpredictable atmosphere, as the odds would seemingly be in his favor. Mid-battle. Agatha, recognizing 8-Ball's reliance on luck manipulation, would attempt to counter his randomness with more precise magic. She could create powerful hexes or curses to disrupt his powers, perhaps weakening his connection to luck or even trying to reverse the effects of his good fortune. 8-Ball would likely attempt to summon mystical entities to help him and would keep using his teleportation to avoid being hit by Agatha's more potent attacks. He would aim to keep the battle unpredictable, perhaps summoning demons or other creatures to fight Agatha, hoping that luck would tip in his favor. Endgame. As the battle progresses, Agatha would gain the upper hand through her superior magical skill, ability to manipulate souls, and greater control over reality. Her experience with curses, hexes, and dark magic would give her the power to limit 8-Ball's luck manipulation, possibly turning his own summoned entities against him or even manipulating his fate. 8-Ball, despite his luck, would eventually find himself outclassed in terms of raw magical power. Agatha could likely use her magic to bind him or send him into a magical prison, where his powers would be limited. While 8-Ball's luck might grant him temporary victories or escapes, it would be difficult for him to overcome Agatha's vast magical knowledge and versatility. Chance of winning. Agatha Harkness, 75%. 8-Ball, 25%. Agatha Harkness has the advantage due to her superior magical knowledge, experience, and control over powerful sorcery. While 8-Ball's luck manipulation makes him a dangerous opponent, it is not enough to overcome Agatha's depth of magical expertise and her ability to counteract his powers. 8-Ball relies heavily on chance, and while his powers can be unpredictable and provide him with some advantages in the battle, Agatha's magic is more versatile, and her strategic use of her abilities would likely outmaneuver 8-Ball's randomness.